Delete manual corrections. To delete a manual update, start the process as explained before. Click on Delete, and select the object on the chart area. It is crossed out with a line. If a manual update object is deleted, it is removed from the chart view. It can still be seen during the manual update process. To remove an object completely, open the Edit menu, select Remove, and click on an object. If an ENC object is deleted, it is only crossed out. Note: ENC objects that are deleted cannot be restored. Review. To review manual updates, start the process as explained before. Click on Review, and the list shows the save time and comment for the last 50 updates. To review details of an update, select it from the list, and activate the Review checkbox. All manual objects that were on the chart at that time are displayed. Objects that were changed with the selected update are highlighted in orange. Vessel-specific backup arrangements. This topic, backup arrangements. Having adequate backup arrangement on board is essential. It provides continuity in the event of a failure or malfunction of the main ECDIS. The IMO performance standards do not provide details about specific equipment to be used as a backup. Instead, it provides the functions and capabilities which need to be met by the backup arrangement. There are several ways to realize such a backup in practice. One option is a second independent ECDIS. A safe and seamless transfer of navigation from one station to the other is guaranteed. An approved ECDIS capable of displaying ENCs. Also, a chart radar if it has been specifically approved as such. Another option is to carry a full folio of paper charts, covering the area of the intended voyage. Those charts must be maintained and updated in a usual manner. To plan backups of essential data, check the available backup arrangements on your ship. System information. Access main in the menu title bar. And open test. Next, click on the System Information submenu. The dialog box provides various information, such as the type of the system, the version of Process Manager, ECDIS app, chart portfolio, and track control system. The maintenance number of 8 digits. The motherboard, if applicable. Backup the data. To back up the data, access main menu, and then code input. After entering the code, the service main menu becomes available. Access it, select Data Backup, Restore, and click Backup. Select the backup drive from the drop-down menu. Choose the data to be copied from the local disk. If you want to select them all, click the relevant button. Then click Copy to duplicate the file in the destination device. Note: type and source drive cannot be changed. Restore the data. From the Serviceman menu, select Data Backup Restore and click Restore. Choose the backup drive from the drop-down menu. Logbook Settings. To access the specific feature, go to Main, Settings, and select Logbook Setting. The display dialog box is divided into two sections. Logging section, where you can select the desired checkboxes to define the events to be saved automatically. View section, where you can select the desired checkboxes to define which log data to display in the logbook dialog. The latest display days checkbox defines for how many days the log data is shown. The maximum number is 90 days. To save any changes, click OK. Logbook Dialog Box. After personalizing the logbook settings, access Main and select Logbook. All the entries that are selected to be viewed are displayed. The columns provide information like date, time of the event, type, coordinates, etc. To adjust the information provided in the columns, click Column Setting and select the desired checkboxes. To filter the events, click on the respective button. Adjust the settings based on your preferences, as explained in the Topic 83101. It is possible to jump to a specific event on the chart. Just select it from the list and click Jump. The user can also export the content of the logbook and edit it on a personal computer. Playback. A playback is a captured video, displaying the current ECDIS screen, as used by the operator. The recorded information includes the owned ship, other ships, monitored routes, and alerts occurred. Playbacks are crucial for evidence and technical support. Do not use the playback mode while navigating. entering the playback mode. To access the playback feature, exit the navigation and planning. From the startup menu, select the playback symbol. The screen is almost the same as in the navigation and planning mode. The starting date time dialog is displayed. Click OK to activate the playback panel and close the dialog box. Playback special menu, and playback panel. While in playback mode, a playback menu becomes available in the menu title bar. It contains the following options. Starting date, time, displays date and time information of the selected recording. Click the drop-down button to select the files to be displayed. Start and end date time information appear. Select the exact date and time to start the playback. Press OK. Once the playback is started, the following controls are available. Start, starts or restarts the playback. Pause, pauses the playback. Stop, stops the playback. Exiting the playback mode. To exit the playback mode, access the menu title bar. Confirm with OK to display the startup menu. Navigation information. The navigation information can be displayed on the chart in blocks. Each display item differs, depending on the system configuration. To do this, access Main, and select Multi-Window. Click on an item, and the respective block is displayed on the chart. Repeat the process to enable more than one block at the same time. To close a block, deselect the respective option. Overview of navigation information. The following options can be available for display. Analog meter, climate, draft, current wind, course rudder graph, course bar, ship, engine graph, depth graph, and current. Depending on the actual ECDIS setup, not all options might be available. Only a service engineer can change these settings. Set up navigation information. To configure the multi-window, access Main, select Multi-Window, and click on Setup. Each item block can be modified by setting the options in the respective tab. For example, The range of the course bar can be adjusted with the radio button. Preset. Placing clearing lines. To enable this function, access Main. Click Create Clearing Line, and select Not Less Than, or Not More Than. Clearing lines can be drawn on the chart. To do this, click on the chart to set the start point. Move the cursor to the desired position, and click again to set the end point. The not less than, or not more than, is displayed with the course value. Edit and remove clearing lines. To edit a clearing line, right-click on the chart, select Other Information, and click on it. The start point can be changed by entering the position value in the respective fields. The line can be switched from not less than to not more than, and vice versa. The direction and length of the line can be modified as well. To remove a clearing line, click on the Delete button. Monitoring dragging anchor. To set an anchor monitoring circle, access the on-ship track. Select Anchor Watch, and click Create Monitoring Circle. The heading forward position is displayed as the center of the circle. Click on the chart to set the position as the center of the dragging anchor monitoring circle. To adjust the size of the circle, click on the radius text box and enter the desired value. When the on-ship leaves the anchor monitoring circle, an alarm is triggered. To deactivate this function, access the on-ship track. Select Anchor Watch, and click Clear Monitoring Circle. Activate targets. To display targets, click on AIS Tracking Target, and select Tracking Target 1, Tracking Target 2, or AIS. The available options depend on the connected equipment. All AIS targets in range are displayed on the screen as sleeping targets. To filter these, access AIS Tracking Target and click on AIS Tracking Target setting. If the AIS filter is enabled, only AIS targets within the ring or sector are displayed. To activate a sleeping target, right-click on the chart and select Activate AIS. Click on the required target, and it switches from sleeping to activated. To deactivate a target, select Deactivate AIS, and click on it. It switches back to sleeping status. To deactivate all AIS targets, open AIS Tracking Target, and press Deactivate All AIS. Note: the tracking of ARPA targets is done on the radar. AIS filter. When the ring checkbox is selected, only AIS targets within the set ring distance are displayed. When the sector checkbox is selected, only AIS targets within the specified bearing are displayed. To show the filter on the chart, enable the Filter Display checkbox. The filters can also be adjusted graphically. Click on the line, move it to the new position, and click again. The filter mode can be changed to priority. In this mode, targets outside of the filter area are displayed with lower priority. Acquisition Zone Settings. The acquisition zone is a circular sector, in which AIS targets are automatically acquired and activated. Access Main. And click on Make Acquisition Zone. Select the Acquisition Zone function checkbox to enable the zone. To set an acquisition zone, click on Make Acquisition Zone 1. This enables drawing and editing the zone acquisition directly on the chart. Note: a second acquisition zone can be set by selecting the Acquisition Zone function checkbox from the Acquisition Zone 2 section. Target lists. The target list contains all displayed targets. To access it, click on AIS Tracking Target, and select All List. The Tracking Target 1, Tracking Target 2, and AIS tabs show all respective targets with their details and status. The Select list gives an overview of up to 3 targets. Access AIS Tracking Target, and open Select List. To choose a target for display, click on its symbol on the chart. Target Alerts. For target alerts, access AIS Tracking Target, and select AIS Tracking Target setting. To set up a closest point of approach, and time to the closest point of approach limit, adjust the respective parameters. Whenever the system identifies a potential danger, as per setup values, an alert is triggered. For AIS targets, 2 options are available. Additional settings. There are additional settings available to customize the target display. The Display Tracking Target Vector checkbox enables the target's course and speed vectors. The Display Activated AIS Heading Line checkbox shows the heading line for active AIS targets. AIS Tracking Target Past Position. on Ships Ais Data. To view the transmitted information, click on AIS Tracking Target, and select On Ships Ais Data. The window shows all the on-ship details available for AIS. It contains static data, dynamic data, and voyage-related data. AIS Message. To check AIS messages, access AIS Tracking Target Message, and either click on Addressed Message, or Broadcast Message. Addressed Message shows all messages that were specifically sent to the ship. Admiralty information. Activating Admiralty Information Overlay. To activate the display of the Admiralty Information Overlay, access Chart, and select View Admiralty Information Overlay, and Temporary and Preliminary Notices. The checkmark indicates that the function is active. And a red pattern is displayed on the chart. Each red pattern indicates that a notice is available for this position. To get detailed information, right-click on the chart, select S57, See Map, ARCS Information, and click on the pattern. The information of the notice is listed in the Object tab. Note: to make sure all chart information is shown, it is recommended to use the other display mode. Automatic Sailing. The Automatic Sailing feature. Starting automatic sailing. The system can automatically navigate the ship, following the planned route. Before starting the automatic sailing, load a route into monitoring. This is explained in detail in Unit 6.1, Monitoring a Route. For a track control system, make sure that the route is loaded in RTA format. To begin with the automatic sailing, open Auto Sail, and select Start. Check and adjust the parameters, and confirm with OK. Stop automatic sailing. To stop automatic sailing, click on Auto Sail, and select Stop. Confirm the Stop Auto Sail dialog by clicking OK. Updating ENCs. Insert the media which contains the update files, such as an update CD, or a USB flash drive. To update the installed ENCs, simply follow the same procedure, as described in Topic 721, Installation of ENCs. Note: to update the installed RNCs, select the ARCS database, and follow the same procedure. ENC Update Status Report. The ENC Update Status Report was introduced with the IHOS 63 standard update. It is designed to assist mariners in confirming that their ENC data is up to date. It can also be used to facilitate port state control inspections. The report can be generated directly in the ECDIS. To generate the report, open Chart, and click on ENC Update Report. ENC Update Status Report window. The ENC Update Status Report window is divided into 3 tabs. The Information tab provides general information about the ship, the date used as a reference for the status of each of the cells, in the form of a date stamp, the date the report was run, and the content type of the report, either filtered by root or full SENC content. The Summary tab lists the total number of cells, together with different cell status, such as up to date. The ECDIS has all the latest update and new edition information for the cell installed. Not up to date. The ECDIS does not have installed the latest update and new edition of the cell. Withdrawn. The cells have been withdrawn by the data server, or were cancelled, but are still available within the ECDIS. Unknown. Cells for which the status cannot be determined. The Status Report tab shows the currently installed cells and their status, based on the selected data server. Note: the ENC update reference date must be within the last 4 weeks from the time of the report execution. Otherwise, the cells might be displayed as not up to date, regardless of their status. Manual ENC Selection. To select any ENC cell manually, click on Chart in the menu title bar. Next, click on Select S57 Chart. The available cells are sorted by name and scale. To select and load a chart, click on the desired cell, and confirm by clicking OK.